Miss Miller's here with
Madison.
Today our topic is caterpillars, and our listening story is called Cadie Caterpillar. So I'm going to combine my listening story today with some science and with a little math lesson too, just in one video, because it all links together, same topic. So I just wanted to do that today, make it a little bit easier for everybody. All right, so first we're going to start with our listening story. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get going. So the name of our story is Cadie Caterpillar. Cadie chomped a hole in the eggshell that was attached to the milkweed leaf. She had been growing inside this tiny white oval egg for several days. She crawled outside and then realized that she had become a yellow and black striped caterpillar. Wow, she thought, I'm spectacular. As she was admiring herself, she realized that she was also very hungry. I think I need a little snack before I crawl down into the garden, she thought. I'll just eat my eggshell. I'm sure it will give me lots of energy. She ate her eggshell house. It was very tasty, but afterward she was still hungry. She had to find something else to eat. I'm in a beautiful flower garden. There must be something delicious to eat in here, she thought. She saw a tall milkweed plant and crawled over to taste it. Yummy to my tummy. I found the perfect food, she said. Cadie ate and ate all the milkweed leaves she could. In fact, the more milkweed she ate, the more milkweed she wanted. She ate and grew bigger and bigger. Now here's my listening question. What does Cadie enjoy eating?
The weed. No, I forgot the name of it already.
Well, you don't have to name it. What is she doing?
She's eating.
She's eating. She's really enjoying eating. She's very hungry. She's growing. Do you eat a lot? Because you guys are growing, right? So is Cadie. She's got to do it a whole lot quicker. You have years and years and years to eat to grow up to be an adult. She's got to do it in a short amount of time. All right, let's keep going. One day, Cadie thought, oh, my skin feels too tight. I must be growing a lot. Suddenly, pop! Cadie's tight skin split open, and she shed her old skin. Wow, I feel so much better, but now I'm very hungry. Cadie ate, and over the next few weeks, she shed her skin 4 more times. Here's my question. What happens several times to Cadie?
Shedding her skin.
That's right, she sheds her skin. She eats, she gets too big for her skin sheds off, and she has room to grow. Keep moving on. The day finally came when Cadie was full. I can't eat another bite. I don't understand. I've never felt this way before. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I wonder what's happening to me now. She crawled around the garden looking for a safe place to go to sleep. She crawled up onto a strong branch and hung upside down. While she slept, her body became enclosed by a hard covering called a chrysalis. Can you say chrysalis?
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Here's my question. Where does Cadie sleep?
In a nice. It's on like a branch, like.
She did. She crawled onto a tree, and then she did what next?
She fell asleep.
Was she laying down flat, or was she hanging upside down?
Upside down.
Yes. And then what did that happen? What happened to her?
A chrysalis, like a hard shell came, covered her, and it was called a chrysalis.
That's right. So she went into chrysalis. All right, last part of the story. Cadie was warm and snug inside her chrysalis home. In fact, she slept almost 2 weeks. She had never slept that long before. Opening her eyes slowly, she began to stretch and shake. As she moved, she realized something was attached to her shoulders. She had wings. Her wings began to flutter, and the chrysalis split open. Cadie was just about ready to fly, but first the sun had to dry out her wings so they could be strong. It wasn't long before she was ready to take off. Cadie could feel her body being lifted up into the air. Higher and higher she went. I'm flying! Cadie looked down and the ground looked far away. I haven't even had flying lessons. As she flew over the puddle below, she saw her reflection. Look at me! Cadie stared at her beautiful orange and black wings. I'm a monarch butterfly. Yippee! All right, here's my last question. What does Cadie Caterpillar become?
A monarch butterfly.
A monarch butterfly. Very good. And you kind of can see that in my book here. That's what the monarch butterfly looks like. Yeah. We've seen some butterflies recently in our yard. All right, so that's our listening story. So there is a life cycle, okay? And if you want, you can pause the video now, because what I'm going to show, and if you want to gather it too, is one piece of rice. If you have this, you don't have to have it. So one piece of rice, one shell pasta that's small, one rigatoni, which is the spiral, I think that's what it's called, but the spiral noodle pasta, and one bow tie pasta. So if you want to pause, you can and get them, and then you can have your child work with me as I do this. It's a really quick thing to do. So we're going to move on. So what is the first step of the life cycle?
It's like,
how do you start off?
You start as an egg.
You start off as an egg. So right here I have a piece of rice. You can see is the egg. Okay. So we'll say an egg. A bit where you can see it pretty good. Okay. So then the egg has to do what?
It formed into a caterpillar.
Well, it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
So then you have the shell pasta, but that's a bigger egg. Okay. Now it's getting ready to come out. And then
it becomes a caterpillar.
The egg case breaks, and it has become now
a
caterpillar. And then the caterpillar eats and eats and eats and eats, sheds. How many times does she shed?
4.
4 times, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the last step, she goes into chrysalis, and when she wakes up, she becomes a butterfly.
That kind of looks like a butterfly.
Yeah.
That's actually a cool thing.
Kind of cool, huh? All right, so we start off at the caterpillar starts as an egg. It grows in its egg case. It comes out, it's a caterpillar, and then it goes into chrysalis and it becomes a butterfly. And then the butterfly lays the eggs. And that's how the whole cycle works. All right, we're going to put our pastas to the side, and we're going to move on. Using our pastas, we're going to talk about greater than and less than. So again, I have a bunch of pastas, and you can do any kind of items right now. If you don't have pastas, you could get pebbles, you could get Legos, you could use pom-poms, you could be so creative here. But the point is, try to go gather some of those. So again, you can hit pause, gather 10, 20 pieces of something, and come back, and then your student can work with me. So here, I'm gonna grab two, four. So 2 pieces of pasta and 4 pieces of pasta. Which group, which set is greater than?
4 pieces.
4. 4 is greater than 2. There is more in 4 than there is in the set of 2. All right, how about 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, which group is less than?
4.
4, because there's less in this set than there is in this set, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job. So you just keep practicing. That's how we practice, visually looking at what has more, what has less, which is greater than, which is less than. All right, you're all set. That's today's listening story, math, and science all rolled into one video. So I hope that you enjoyed. Check back in with us tomorrow, okay? All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.